Hello, I'm Ikuhai Kalani, and this is my friend Mahamai.
Hello.
And well, I'm gonna preface this by saying that my podcast is about bringing positivity to athletes in general, maybe even people in general, but it's catered toward athletes, or specifically for wrestling for me, because it's very known that wrestlers go through a lot of hardship during the season when it comes to cutting weight and stuff like that. So I just want to bring positivity for the season. So to start us off, could you please give us a positive quote that you might know or think of?
Wait. I don't have any positive quotes. Oh, I have a positive thing you can do. So, just smile more often. It's free, and when people see other people smiling, it makes them want to smile. And when you smile, you feel good. Hopefully. Yeah.
Contagious smile.
Yeah, okay. Here's my advice. I got it. If you're feeling down, do a nice thing for somebody else. It's gonna make you feel a whole lot better. Because helping others helps you feel better. Thank you.
Okay, so we're trying to bring positivity to our lives, and we want to see. I would like to know what is something that you do to keep your life in a positive direction.
I don't try to isolate myself. I appreciate my friends and my family in my life. I know that they all care for me, and I know that they're always going to have my back. So that's the same thing that could be used in your sport or whatever you do, just in life in general. Don't ever try and do everything by yourself. Not one person can do everything.
Teamwork does make the dream work. In sports, I guess, for the wrestlers and the athletes out there, really, when it comes to just, I guess, wrestlers specifically, it's the teamwork comes in when you're in the room, you're practicing hard, you have teammates that will push you. Make sure that you're drilling hard, make sure you're going live hard. And then also when it comes into cutting weight, like what I said earlier about how cutting weight is probably the hardest part for us as wrestlers, because we're going through probably the hardest week, especially if we're cutting a lot, like 10 pounds is still a lot, even if it might seem not like it, but it is. So you just need to find people to go through it with you, because wrestlers are all in the same boat. We're all trying to cut weight, trying to make a good season out of it, the short amount of time that we have.
Yeah, to help each other out. Because even though wrestling may seem like a pretty solo sport, because it's only you and one other person on the mat, just take care of your teammates, because that's the people you're supposed to fall back on, is your team. Your team is supposed to be there to lift you up and hold you down, basically. Because after your coach yells at you, you gotta go back to your teammates, make you feel better.
Speaking of taking care of your teammates, while you're in practice, guys, please do not hurt your teammates by hitting them in the face.
Oh, wow.
With your fingers, hitting them in the eyes. Only do that to your opponents if you really need to, but not to your teammates. Please don't be hurting your teammates, because they're the only way that you'll have practice partners in the room.
It's like that one Adele song. That's what it is. That's what I was thinking about the whole time when you were saying that. When you were talking about that.
Okay.
Oh, what was my question supposed to be? How do you prepare for your? Yeah. How do you prepare yourself for your wrestling match?
Personally, I put on my headphones. I put strap up if we're wearing singlets that day, and then I just have my sweats on.
Wait, I have a better question.
Okay.
Why do you wrestle?
Oh, why do I wrestle? I wrestle because it's it first started off as just me wanting to beat my brother or something. Yeah, so I didn't really want to wrestle when I was younger. When I was in elementary, I didn't want to wrestle, right? But then me and my brother, we went down to a party up in Waianae, and we wrestled on the beach, and he slammed me on the sand very hard. And
Ouch.
so ever since that, I've been wanting to beat him. I'm getting closer now, but now that I'm in high school, and I've been in high school, wrestling in high school for 4 years, I realize that it's my escape from reality, and it's just my time to get away from all of my problems. Like, say I have problems at home or at school or relationship stuff,
Girlfriend, boyfriend,
girlfriend, boyfriend. It's just a time to get away. Like,
significant.
it's my way
other.
to be away from my problems.
Your pet turtle. It's pissing you off. I don't know. Yeah.
Your pet turtle, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it's an escape for me. It's a way for me to just get away from the rest of the world.
I think everybody has something like that in their life. For me, it's paddling. I love being on the water. So it's my stress reliever. Yeah. So it could be anything for anyone. And I hope that people find that for themselves instead of, because if you just kind of sit and being cooped up all in with your emotions, it's not too good. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't do anything for your dome, for your mental.
It really just
It kind of sucks.
it just makes you sit in it more and dwell on it more, and it just makes it worse.
It's terrible to sit
Yeah.
with your own brain.
I think that's worse than, let's say, drugs. I
You
say
can't say that.
I say sitting in your thoughts is worse than doing drugs
I think that
because
Yeah.
it causes you to wanna.
your mental pain is
It
probably
causes more mental pain.
way harder than your physical pain.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna say that for everyone because I don't know everyone's story. But yeah,
For paddling, why do you love paddling?
why do I love paddling? I like the competitive. I love the competitive nature around it, but I also love the fact that after a race is done and you come back to the beach, no matter what, your team is still proud of you, and the 5 other people that you paddle with in that boat, that becomes your, well, for me, brothers and sisters. Or if you just do girls, then your sisters, or if you just do boys, then that's your brothers. So it makes you, and then all together you guys push each other to work harder so that you guys can get that ball, cross the finish line, or make that tight turn, or get out of the hole faster. So you build good relationships in paddling.
Yeah, I think that's in a lot of sports where it's just like you build that connection like a family because you're training with them, you're going through hell and back with them, like through the hard training, even hard games sometimes. If you're a team sport, just you're always with them for like maybe say
3 months.
It's about 3 months.
maybe,
3
every
months a season, maybe. So
Maybe
you're
longer.
with them for a long time. You just feel a lot more connected.
And then afterwards, you have a giant potluck and you guys get to eat food together.
Lucky. We don't get food.
I know, because you, poor thing. Join paddling.
We get, what do we get? We get a slap on the back, a high five, and a free night at Ala Moana
Right on.
and Chuck E. Cheese. No, what is it called? Dave and Buster's.
Oh, Dave and Buster's. I've never been to Dave and Buster's before. Dave and Buster's?
Dave and Buster's.
Oh,
It's a pretty cool spot.
cool. I would never know.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Mahui ho kako, and please be safe on your sports. Mwah!